Rhythm, the Nepalese tend to be oversensitive, and from the very tone of Dr. Jaiswal, he seems to be quite worked up. But the fact is, look, why is the hurry? Why did we build the road that he is mentioning, the one that leads up to Lipulekh Pass? He doesn't understand the fact that this is a tri-junction. Okay, and the Tibet, Chinese occupied Tibet is on the other side too. So whenever there are tri-junctions involved and there are two big powers involved, there is a lot of security competition and rivalry between them. And I think Dr. Jaiswal would do well to remember that already we are having major problems with the Chinese in other sectors of the line of actual control. So the portion which is a tri-junction with Nepal is at question, where there is a clear threat. I mean, the middle sector of the LAC, which is the Uttarakhand side of India, and the other side they have the Kali River on the other side. This portion also borders China. So China comes in. The Nepalese always say, no, we have nothing to do with China. This is purely between India and us, and you are not treating us as equals. I understand that as a small country that feels sandwiched between two big powers, they have that feeling. But what they need to understand here is we have some sensitivities. If they are always acting like they are highly outraged, they always say that we are not giving them attention, we are not ready for dialogue, even on that factor, So the army comes into China. As far as the
Sriram, just
Nepalese politicians have
let me give another point for Mr. Jaiswal to explain. Let's put Sriram, just hold on.
Because of that strategic reason that Nepal realized that India is not going to give up that land.
At a political level, what is hindering this?
Sriram, just hold on. Sriram, just hold on. Let me just get one more point of view from Mr. Jaiswal. Let's put China aside for a while. Mr. Jaiswal, you are saying that the talks were on and the discussion was in a stalemate. Now the point is, if India has agreed to continue dialogue, then why this hurry? I mean, that is one question that you have to explain.
Nepal government had asked India to come with a team. They said they will talk, but there was no progress. They said we'll talk. It was only in lip service. There was no, the thing that we are mentioning, maybe you have got that information from the internal source, which is not fake, or maybe it has not reached to Nepal. Nepal government has not received any progress on that. Nepal government has not received any note from NEA that they are ready for talk. And second is that they are still open for talk. Nepal can still constitutional amendment.
You should be restraining the hardliners in your own country and talking sense into them and saying, let us work it out peacefully. Come on.
No, tell me one thing. Hold on. Mr. Jaiswal, I was listening to the debate in the lower house today of your parliament. Sriram, hold on. And member after member was saying that we should continue dialogue with India. So that is the majority sentiment. Do you forget that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, when he had come to Nepal in 2015 and addressed the Constituent Assembly, he had said that the kind of brotherhood the two nations have had, it is of a scale where for every war that India has fought since 1947, Nepali blood has been shed in every war that India has fought.